Hi.
Welcome back.
You look gorgeous, by the way, Wendy.
Thank you.
Loving the outfit.
So Adam Levine. So we got Wen back.
Adam Levine, yes. Adam Levine is leaving The Voice after 16 seasons on the show. One of the only judges who's been there from the very beginning, 2011. Yeah, he's been there for 8 years. So he really is a staple on the show and a big part of the show's success as well. We found out on Friday that he is out. And here's the most shocking part about it. NBC announced 2 weeks ago that Adam is in and will be on the show for the 17th season.
But behind the scenes.
Yes. So what happened in that 2-week period for this complete 180-degree flip around? Everyone's asking. And you're asking.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry.
Exactly. So there's a lot of back and forth. Some people believe that NBC fired Adam.
Because?
Some people believe, and we'll go into that in 2 seconds. Some people believe that Adam decided to leave the show on his own. What we do know is Adam was getting antsy, frustrated with NBC and vice versa. He hated the new show rules. If you guys saw season 16, it was different to the rest of the seasons. Usually going into the semi-finals, each judge has a certain amount of contestants, all equal amount of contestants going into the semi-finals. This time around, Adam went into the semi-finals with 0 contestants. They'd all been voted off.
So he had to sit there.
So that was embarrassing.
While the other judges were active with players.
Exactly. So he wasn't too happy about that, and he wasn't afraid to show his frustration. So according to an inside source, he became difficult on set during the taping of the semi-finals. He didn't want to be there. He didn't want to give feedback to the other performers, and it was just all around a bad experience, we're hearing.
So he thought he had all this clout by being there for 16 seasons.
Yeah.
For the 17th, and in actuality, within 2 weeks, he ruined everything for himself, allegedly.
Yeah, possibly. Well, you haven't heard the worst of it yet. So after the taping of the semi-finals, the 4 judges.
I don't watch this show enough to even care about anything except for that.
Guys, what about you guys?
No, I'll tell you. I mean, I know The Voice is the big show, but I don't like those contestant show. I like it for the judges. So if I can get Blake and Gwen flirting again and Gwen back with the costumery, goodbye, Adam.
Well, guess
only
what?
Only because
you have your wish.
That would be the reason now for me to stop for a moment to see what they say to each other and stuff. Are they going to have, kids or more kids?
So they don't have kids yet. They don't have kids together yet.
They will.
So your wish has come true because Gwen Stefani is going to be replacing Adam on season 17.
Right.
But listen to this part. This is interesting. So the 4 judges flew to New York for the upfronts, the NBC upfronts, which is where...
This is a big deal.
It's a really big deal,
where your bosses, bring you around like a dog and pony show, and you're supposed to act the part. What do you do? Show out?
Exactly. You've been there. So they performed. 3 of them put on a great performance. Adam's performance was worse than his Super Bowl performance, we are hearing. And you know how bad that was. He was standing there like a dead fish, no movement on stage, didn't want to be there, really pissed off the NBC execs. They wanted to fire him.
In the meantime, I saw Gwen Stefani on TV the other day, maybe on Extra or something like that, and they asked her, would she ever go back to The Voice? And she said, who's calling? Like, yes, I would. So she must have known. See, Adam, see what happens?
She may have known. So,
he might not have liked the new rules, but there must have been a better way to do it than embarrass your team at the upfronts and be an ass to everybody.
Yeah, well, this is interesting. So he did post to Instagram and he thanked everybody who's been involved in the show. But he was really vague when it came to his reason for leaving. He just said it was time to move on.
So who's the sex symbol now? Oh, Blake, that's right.
Blake is the sex symbol, yes.
Good luck.
By the way, just really quickly, a plot twist. He is the executive producer of a new NBC show coming out tonight called Songland. So it's this whole entire controversy to get eyeballs on the new show. It could possibly be, couldn't it?
All right, we'll be watching. What's it called?
Yeah, it's Songland coming out tonight. Yeah,
okay, well, good luck, Adam. All right, let's move on to Meek Mill.
Meek Mill, this is an interesting one. Yeah, so Meek, of course, you know, it's Memorial Day weekend. He wanted to party a little bit like the rest of us.
He was at the airport in front of us at the airport. Hi, Meek. I saw you.
Was he on the way back from?
My son and I were going out of town, and we were at the airport, and like 3 planes in front of us, there was Meek and all the Negroes.
Okay. Maybe he was on his way to Vegas where he had this interesting experience.
Probably.
He was trying to go. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He's cute,
Yeah.
right?
I didn't say anything to him. You know, when you see people that you know, you stalk them, you just watch, you know?
Yeah?
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, I'm sure he was watching.
Well, I asked the pilot if I could honk the horn. He said no.
Well, maybe you should have distracted him because he had a sucky time in Vegas. That's
Did he?
for sure.
Did he lose?
Yeah. So, well, basically, this is what happened. He wanted to go to a party in Vegas where DJ Mustard was performing.
Right.
It was a day party at the Cosmopolitan Hotel.
Right.
He rolled up at 3:30 p.m. with 2 members of his entourage, greeted by security. Not such a warm greeting. He was told by them, "You can't come in. If you try to come into the premises, you will be arrested."
What, was he overdressed?
He says,
what are you talking about?
Yeah, I know, it's interesting. So he says it's because he's black and because he is a rapper. This is what he said on his Twitter account. He says the Cosmopolitan Hotel and a few other hotels do this to black entertainers because they don't want too many blacks on their property. Vegas is notorious for this too. It's not just me. Yeah, and he has receipts as well. Take a look at this video right
Sharon.
We're a private property.
Yes.
At this time, with the information we have, we're refusing to do business with you. We have the right to do that.
What information?
Hold on. So if I come
But
to your
no,
house-
but not refusing to do business with me. You telling me I'll be arrested if I don't leave. If I walk upstairs and get something to eat, I'm gonna be arrested for what?
What we just said was
For being a rapper?
We officially trespassed
For what?
you. We officially trespassed you.
For
So
what
if you
though?
come back-
But
because
what
we have
did
the
you
right to-
officially protest
we have
me
the right
for?
to do that. We
For
have
what?
the right
How?
to trespass you as private property.
Sir,
Yes.
who do we get the details from? Because
So we will give
Say
you
no
the
more.
information.
We
Like I
out.
said,
Let's say no more, man.
Our
It's
vice
posted.
president will
Send me that video.
Yeah.
So yeah, he remained pretty calm about this.
Okay,
situation.
okay. What's the hotel saying?
So the hotel is basically saying that it was a capacity issue. That's what they're
The lies
saying.
you tell.
That the party, yeah, it was too poppin' for its own good. They had the fire marshal involved. They shut it down.
He was only with 2 other people, though.
He was with
and they
2
were
other
very
people.
calm.
Yeah, but apparently
It was Meek.
Yeah, it was Meek Mill, which would have got them more attention, right? More people would have known about the party and the hotel. But that's what they're saying. They also said that Meek's security called ahead of time to say, okay, he's coming through. They said, don't bring him. He's not going to be able to get in.
Yeah.
He came along anyway, and then when he refused to leave, that's when they say that they threatened to have him
Meek gonna sue?
arrested.
What is he- what's he doing?
Yeah, so according to TMZ, Meek's lawyer is saying...
He's involved with the law.
Yeah, it's game on. He is saying it is game on right now. We are suing for racial discrimination, defamation, for lying to Meek Mill and for humiliating him as well. Apparently, this is what the lawyer is saying. He has discovered there's some sort of a list that hotels in Vegas have, including this one, a blacklist saying, okay, these particular rappers cannot come in here.
Because they incite...
Because apparently it's a racial thing,
Give it up
according
for
to the lawyer.
Sharon Carpenter, everybody. Sharon, good story.